I'm excited that you're here. Obviously, you, for a living, professionally, you go out there, for the Canadian government. You take complex concepts in the health arena, complex concepts in the insurance arena. You put it into simple terms so that even dummies like me can understand it, right? And you do that in English and French for the Canadian government. So obviously, this is your specialty. But come on here, and if you don't mind, kind of share with everyone the back office we have and tell everyone what makes this program so unique. And you're hearing new stories tonight. We got more ones coming every day. Shin's making $300 a day trading. We got another guy, Lawrence, making $100 a day trading. I mean, just the stories continue to spread.
No, it is amazing to see the success, and I always point back to the fact that as great as the education that we're offering is, as great as the trade ideas that are coming out, they're meaningless unless you're in the sessions and learning, and they're meaningless unless you're actually in your own business, taking advantage of it and doing the work and learning the demo account and actually executing them yourself. So as much as we're excited to get that information, you got to give credit to each of these individuals who are out there, just like yourself, taking advantage of the opportunity and doing something with it to grow their accounts. And, whether you're just making a little bit of money to start paying off a phone bill, start small if you want. If you want to go bigger, I mean, Todd, I think you're a really great example of how you can kind of go bigger and make a lot of money too. There is something here for everyone. And I say that all the time. Whether you're brand new and you can't even spell Forex, Todd, as you always say, that's fine. There's something for you here. If you're an advanced trader, there is something for you here. We have education and training and pros that can guide you everything from the very beginning to a professional education. Every single day in 3 languages, there are live trading sessions sharing the insights. You get to sit in the classrooms with the pros and learn, what are the pros seeing? What are they predicting? What's the speculation? What do they think is going to happen this week? Why do they think it's going to happen? So it's not just do this, do that. You're actually learning a skill that can pay you for life.
Correct.
I'll say that again. It's a skill that can pay you for life. After tonight, nobody's ever going to be able to say, I never got an opportunity. I never got a chance to do something a little extra or to make some of my goals come true. No, you've got that opportunity now. And the great thing about this is you can be started with just 5 steps in as little as 10 minutes and with 0 risk. And that sounds too good to be true. But the reason there's 0 risk is because you can actually start to learn these skills in a demo account where you're not trading with real money, but you're learning everything that you need to know so that when you're comfortable, when you're ready, then you can start trading with your real money. So when you hear people talking tonight about demo accounts, that's what that means. It's a free, risk-free learning environment until you're ready to start actively trading. So there's no pressure other than the pressure of, I guess, the fear of missing out, because nobody wants to be missing out on the opportunity. I think that everybody here is lighting it up on fire and they're embracing what they're learning. And I want to take a few seconds to show you the back office because I want you to understand what you have your hands on. There's a lot of professional traders out there who do not have a back office with as robust and with as much information as I'm going to show you that you'll have opportunity to see. Oh, I think I need a little bit of help to share the screen.
But you're co-host. You should be good to go.
Beautiful. There, I can do it now. Awesome.
Well, I'm going to give a shout out to Miss Brown, Jeffrey Brown. He's on here with a guest. I believe Dale Turner's on here. Dale, I'm sorry I didn't see you till just now. Dale had like doubled and tripled his account from Jamaica. I'd invited him on tonight, but Dale, we're going to have to re-record anyway because I don't think my slide should have at the beginning, so we're going to have to do this recording over. But I definitely want you on the official recording we're doing. But Ken, back to you. Show them the back office.
Yeah, so from the day that you join up, this is what you're going to have access to. So your main dashboard is going to have all of your tools available at a glance. It's good for your desktop, it's good for your mobile, it's good for your tablet, whatever you want to be on. In the case of Kelvin and our tech lead Igor, they're going to have multiple screens. I mean, Igor actually to talk to Danny's point from earlier, with all the different screens, Igor has a 4-foot wide screen, and that's not even enough for him. He's got 3 other screens, and he's got stuff on the go all day long, working on the back end and trying to make this the most robust tool out there in the industry. And I will tell you that you can put this up against anything, anywhere with pride because you have everything that you need. It's lightning fast. It's scalable. You never have to worry about going down. And there was a lot of complaints in the industry for people saying, lags and issues. You're never going to have that with this back office. It's got everything in here from a trading platform that you can go in and look and you can chart. This is, by the way, this is actually an upgrade on a lot of different companies, but you'll actually be able to do a split screen view. So if you want to compare 2 different currencies against each other, 4 different currencies or different time zones, You actually have that for free from day one. You have everything that you need at your fingertips, and it's not an upgrade. It's everything that you need in order to get started. Now, your trade ideas, the most recent trade ideas activities are right down here. You're going to see where the most recent videos are. You're going to be able to actually track the crypto, the Forex, all this information is up here for you, right? And if you want to get in and see the trade ideas, a lot of people have been talking about the trade ideas. Depending on your language setting, you're going to see different trade ideas, and you're going to have a price action trader, smart money trader, supply and demand trader, other ideas, so many different ideas. And all you need to do is click into it. So easy to get the information, and you'll see all the different ideas that are in here right now. You know, a lot of people have been talking about like the Bitcoin. You know, there's a Bitcoin USD that closed, that particular one closed at over 8,000 pips. That's a phenomenal trade. You know, and you're seeing a lot of the different ones hitting profit, hitting profit, hitting profit. And all that information is there accessible. You're getting alerts right on your phone, wherever you happen to be. That information is always there with you. You're going to see a way to track the performance in pips over the years and see the gains that have been happening. So you can see the performance. You can feel good and confident in the trader advice that you're getting. When you go into the live sessions, you're going to see in English, there's 2 different sessions that are available for you, whether you want to have price action trading in the New York session or smart money trading in the New York session. And all you need to do is click on the button here, log in, and now you can actually interact and submit a question to the trader. When it's live, that information will be playing the live session there. And all you'd have to do is type in your question and hit submit, and the traders will answer your question. So if you didn't hear something, if you want something repeated, if you wanted to look at a different pair, or you want to ask about a cryptocurrency, go ahead and do that on the sessions. And if you're not able to attend the session when it's live, that's okay. We don't want you to miss out on the information. So all you need to do is go here into the past live sessions, and all the sessions are going to be there, and you can watch them. So, and maybe you want to actually take a prospect and show them one of the sessions. Go ahead and go do that in the past live sessions. Maybe you want to replay something because you didn't quite catch on to something. Or if you just want to sort of practice something, go ahead and go back into those sessions. It's always there and available for you. The education library is in here. We got getting started, beginner, smart money information. The whole series just got released on market structure for smart money. Just phenomenal training information, and it's been simplified to match you at the level of your learning. Everywhere from getting started, we're continuing to develop more videos. We got a bunch more videos in the pipeline right now getting ready to come out, helping you to take that next step in your education from the getting started to some of that more foundational basics and beginners that you're going to need to take those next steps. We've got information in the FAQs. It's completely searchable. If you can't remember a term, hey, what was a pip again? You can go ahead and all you need to do is come up here and hit search, and you'll find that information. Again, everything that you need to be either a casual trader or a professional trader is at your fingertips within this right from day one. And the best news of all, for anyone that's got a little bit of experience with trading, you hear horror stories. You hear people saying, oh, I blew my account. I over leveraged. I did risk. We're going to show you how to never have that happen to you. We're going to show you how to properly calculate risk so you're never going to blow your account. And we've actually included a tool that's there for you at all times, right up here in the corner by your alert bell, and it's the position size calculator. And all you need to do is put in your currencies, put in, your account balance, and what your base currency is going to be, and what percentage that you want to risk. Is it 1% or is it 2%? And it's going to tell you what your lot sizes need to be, and you got to put your stop loss in. But all that information is there for you to protect you while you're learning and while you're trading, to make sure that you're going to become a consistently profitable trader. All you need to do is seize the opportunity, like everyone else that you saw here tonight. Seize that opportunity, join the sessions, take the signals in your demo account, learn what you need to do and get ready. And when you're ready, go ahead and start trading for real. And then you're going to start, hopefully in a couple of weeks, we'll have some of you back and sharing your stories. And all you need to do is seize advantage. I talk a lot to brand new people, and I explain to them, think of this like a gym, like a health club. There's something there for everyone. If you want to just come in a couple times a week, there's something here for you. If you want to go all the way and be like a professional athlete, you can talk to the coaches. You can spend more time, be there for all the classes. You can take advantage of as much or as little as you want. The question really is, how much do you want to get back out of this? And all you need to do is take advantage of this, seize the opportunity, be an awesome student from the professional traders, learn what they're doing, and then you're going to start to see the results for yourself, like everybody else that was talking tonight. And I can't wait to hear more stories.
Ken, they always say that, your income is the average of your 5 closest friends.
Yes.
If you take your 5 closest friends, add up their income, divide by 5, that's your income. The old saying is, if you see 5 broke people and you go join that group, you're about to become the 6th.
Yeah.
but also the opposite is true. If you're hanging out with people that are trading and learning about the markets and why they're going up and why they're going down and what they're doing, and Bitcoin's hot or it's doing this or doing that. I mean, you're kind of in the zone. And again, it doesn't matter whether you're coming one day a week. I love the gym analogy. That's so great. Some people, they want to become some shredded bodybuilder. Others, I just want to do a little cardio. I mean, nothing wrong with that, right? But, just being in the environment, and learning about it, it's going to have that antenna up, where you're going to hear about opportunities. And obviously then you make some money, then your money makes some money. And it's like a snowball effect, right? It's like you just jumped on a whole new train, all kinds of new possibilities. Hey, I know there's some questions that are in the Q&A. I know that you got Kelvin here. So let's bring Kelvin on, and maybe you can address some of the questions that are over there.
Hey, everyone.
For everyone out there, this is Kelvin, the chief guru with the Forex company up in Canada. He is the CEO of that company. Kelvin, by the way, is a bilingual, speaks both Chinese and English, and obviously very analytical, very good at what he does. His company has an amazing track record. So, Kelvin, welcome to our conversation. I yield it to you.
Thanks for having me, Todd. And thanks for the great introduction. Welcome, everyone. You guys are in a very special position. You guys are very lucky to, be here today, be on this call, and just hearing all this information, all this, these testimonials that we have. It's just really great to hear as well. Very, very rare do you find a company that, gels so well with, 3 of the top industries, which is, like Todd said, travel, you got trading, and then you also got the direct sales model. And it's just such a great synergistic, blend of great opportunities and in the hottest markets in the world. So here, you get to learn how to, like Todd said, you get to learn how to save money, make money, and grow money. And our part is to teach how to grow money. We're teaching you how to trade, how to, turn a small amount of money to a big amount of money, how to manage trades, how to, from entering a trade to managing a trade, managing risk, to taking profits and exiting a trade. We'll teach you all of that, and we'll provide in-depth analysis to the trade. So, you're not just left questioning, why we took that trade, why we did this, why we did that. We provide in-depth analysis, and we tell you like what we're looking for, how to spot certain things in the markets. And, we break things down very easily for people, especially the new beginners that have not been involved in trading before. So, our traders, our educators are very patient. If you guys have tuned into a session, you'll realize that, they have a strong passion to teach people. They're just not great traders, but they're great educators, and they have a passion for their work. And, our trader actually mentioned this week on one of the sessions is that, he feels that, his role, his gift or his, role in life is to teach people how to trade, which is amazing because, you have someone that really cares about, your success, and they're there to answer questions, answer any, if you have any questions you can ask, and they'll go in depth with, telling you what they think and what, they think you should do. They won't tell you what you should do. Again, this is not financial advice, but we do take pride in, our ability to teach people how to, take something that's very complicated and simplify it, and then you'll be able to learn how to do it yourselves eventually, right? So, we had some great calls over the last few weeks and months. We called Bitcoin from around 34K to 40,000, and we also called it to 50,000. So it's already past 50,000. It's sitting around 50,000 right now, which is, really cool. It's unprecedented, and it's such a great time to be alive to see this happen, right? For those of you that aren't really familiar with Bitcoin and crypto, I'll go into it a little bit to just kind of give you guys an idea of how hot the market really is with crypto. Crypto is probably, everyone's probably heard about Bitcoin and crypto these days on the news. The media has covered it a lot. I actually saw a few headlines just earlier today, or this week, I think. Michael Saylor and his MicroStrategy company, they bought another $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, and their company has been really adamant with, buying Bitcoin and putting it on their balance sheet. And they're actually teaching a lot of companies out there to do the same. I think they had a brief exchange. He had a brief exchange with Elon Musk, and Tesla actually ended up buying 1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin when it was about 30,000. And what's a really cool story is they actually doubled that when it hit 50,000, almost 60,000, and they made 1.5 billion in 30 days, which was more than what they actually made in total car sales in 2020, which is just completely insane, right? So that just kind of gives you an idea of like what is happening in the financial markets right now. The brightest minds in the world are, dumping their money into this asset class, right? So there is something that's going on, and you being here and hearing this, you guys have the opportunity to really take advantage of something like this. When I started trading about 6 years ago in 2015, I wish I had something similar to this that could, give me the education that I needed to, prevent all the things that I had to go through to get to this point where I am today. I had to go through a lot of trial and errors, and eventually I decided, why not start something something like this, where we can, teach people how to basically trade and be able to make potential income trading and potentially replace their whatever income they have going on. And I started part-time trading as well, and then eventually went full-time with it once I was able to, replace my income at the job that I used to work at. So a backdrop to my story, it was actually an MLM direct sales marketing company that originally gave me that paradigm shift that made me realize that I didn't want to work for the rest of my life. And I think that's what sparked my entrepreneurial mindset and my, basically my entrepreneurial aspirations. And then I decided to, go forth. Eventually I got into Forex, and then that's when everything kind of started for me in my Forex journey 6 years ago. And it's just funny how it comes full circle. And, we're working with one of the greatest travel, direct sales business. And, we're offering a Forex product, which is really cool. I wish I had like this opportunity back then. And it's just really cool to be able to offer this to people and teach people how to do the same. And what we can basically do is kind of guide you guys to not go through, all the stuff that I had to go through. I had to blow a bunch of accounts before I got to, being a good trader. And it's not easy, but when you put when you kind of dedicate yourself to one thing, you'll succeed. It doesn't matter what it is in life. If you pick one thing and then you put all your energy and your mind to doing that one thing, it doesn't matter what it is, you'll succeed in it. So that's kind of the approach that I took. And then, here we are today working with such a great company, and then working with all of you guys. And, I'm just really happy to be here and giving you guys this content and, teaching everyone how to trade. And, if you guys are interested, make sure to, join the live sessions and, ask questions and just be a student of the game.
And one thing I wanted to say is that, Kelvin, you and I were actually having a chat the other day about, what an incredible time it is right now to be involved in both Forex and crypto. I mean, if you think about like a few years back when someone talked about crypto, it was this kind of weird alien concept. It's like, yeah, I don't even know. I've never heard of that before. I'm a little uncomfortable with it. Yeah, okay, that's good for you, but not for me. It is becoming so mainstream that MasterCard just announced that they're going to be accepting crypto as payment. MasterCard. This is no longer a concept that's alien out there. This is becoming the norm. And everyone listening right now has the opportunity to learn how to actually start to profit from this as well, because this movement is not going away. It's not going to change. You get access to the largest financial markets in the world, the hottest commodity out there, and travel. Honestly, there's so much to be excited about right now. And I can't thank you enough for all the work that Trevorium is doing on the back end to help us make this platform available for everybody.
Yeah, it's the new internet. I want to go back to something Kelvin said, because I mean, for everyone out there, you guys are embarking upon the same profession, or should I say the same financial strategy. And you just heard Kelvin made a comment about it. I just want to go back and revisit that. But Elon Musk, I mean, everyone knows who he is. He's like, the second or first richest guy in the world based on any given day in the market. We all know with him, I mean, SpaceX and, and the rockets and Tesla. I mean, that's an iconic company, and it's the dream car for countless people everywhere, and ushering in the battery age. And the guy literally just made more money trading than he did selling cars. Made more money trading in 30 days than he did building rockets for NASA and having them land the thing on the moon that they just landed, right? I mean, all that sounds great, but he made more money because someone's got to pay for all that, made more money trading. Okay, and it's the same profession, the same signals we're putting out. He took his 1.5 billion, maybe he's on our service, I don't think he is, and said, hey, I think this stuff's going up. Dropped 1.5 billion in and made 1.5 billion like that, right? So I just blown away when you put that in perspective, Calvin, because I knew the story, but I hadn't thought about it in the terms that you just said. And to think that he made more money in 30 days doing what we're doing than he did selling cars or building rockets, right? So I know there's some questions on there, Ken, if you want to grab those questions and let Kelvin address those, and then we'll wrap it up.
Sure, true. Kelvin, if you go into the Q&A, you might be able to see as well. A couple of good questions here. And I think the first one is when to cash out and go to the bank. And I think that might be a take profit question. Maybe you can talk a little bit about like the take profit breakdowns.
Sure. So these type of questions, it's a bit hard to answer because I don't know who you are. I don't know what your financial situation is like. But so I'll give you a very general sort of blanket answer. And what you want to do is you want to, how do you say this? So when deciding when to cash out, it's really up to you, right? What I would recommend is, to achieve financial freedom, you basically need to earn enough to cover your living expenses. So in trading, something that I really liked, someone taught this to me or mentioned it to me once, is in my earlier days is, you want to start by with something small, a small goal, like covering your phone bill. And you can trade and cover the phone bill, and then, you pay that off. And then you go on to your next goal. And then it could maybe be your groceries for the week. And you could trade and just make just enough to cover your groceries. And now, you got two of your biggest expenses or some of your expenses covered. Maybe you have a mortgage, and then that's your next goal. And you want to, target higher goals. And once you're able to make enough to pay all your bills on a monthly basis, you basically earn yourself financial freedom. You basically don't have to work a job, or you don't have to do, trade your time for money and stuff like that. So, you know, you could do it that way. Another way people like to do it is they might want to, you know, compound their profits. They might want to leave the money in the account so they can start trading with a bigger account. They could grow the account and then risk more from the account. And compounding it will allow your account to grow faster. But if you're looking to pay bills with trading, then that's a different story. So it's really all up to your goals, and it's all up to your preference, and like if you need the money or if you want to grow your account, or so there's a lot of factors that go into it. It's really hard to answer that question with, you know, just one answer, but that's how I would go about it.
And I think one of the things too, for new people who are looking at this for the first time, or who maybe haven't seen a trade idea yet, a lot of times when the trade idea is distributed and sent out for people, you'll see a TP1, a TP2, and sometimes even a TP3, and TP stands for take profit. And what the traders are suggesting is they think it's going to go to here. It might only go to here or here. And they're suggesting, hey, once it gets to here, why don't you go ahead and take some of the profit out, close some of your position, and adjust yourself so if the trade idea doesn't work out afterwards, you can't lose any money, and then go ahead and you can ride out the rest. So there's a potential within certain trades to take a little bit of your profits. And Kelvin, as you say all the time, you can't go broke taking profits. So you don't have to ride a trade all the way to the third take profit. You can secure some of your profits along the way. And the traders will go over that and explain those questions in live sessions as well, hear it directly from, you know, in the classrooms of the masters. And you'll get the chance to make sure that you're not over leveraged with that, and you make sure that you're able to continue to keep securing some profits along the way. And by reinvesting, because we're teaching you to do your risk management and trade based on a percentage of your account, the more the account grows, the more you're able to risk and trade comfortably. You're never going to be over risking your amounts, but you're going to continue to make more and more money because your account is being reinvested in. The percentage, obviously, the per amount that you're trading is going to continue to grow. It's a great question. You know, and I'm glad this question is being asked right now. You know, what are some of the best months to trade, Calvin?
So the best months to trade in FX is usually February to May and going into the summer. So, you know, so right now basically is the best time to trade pretty much, because January, December is usually the worst times to trade because you know, markets are coming out of we're coming out of the holidays. People aren't really in the markets. They're, you know, on vacation or with their family enjoying the holidays. And people have the work off, right? So they're not really in the markets trading. The volume is low. There's not much activity. And January is also a bit shaky because, you know, we're coming out of that period. And then February to May is actually a wonderful time to trade because markets are starting to trend and they're starting to, you know, go one direction. And when it goes one direction, it's just easy to trade because, you know, it's less, you know, you're basically, the trend is your friend. So you're basically always looking to trade with the trend. And once you figure out what the trend is, then you can, you know, take better probability trades. And going into the summer, you know, people are usually going on vacation and stuff like that. So a lot of people are out of the markets as well. And then volume tends to dry up a bit. And then after the summertime, that's when, you know, markets go back to being in great conditions to trade. Right now we're in a pandemic, so there could be like a bit of a difference. But generally in regular years, you know, it's been like that. You know, Christmas has always been, you know, a really slow month. And then, you know, in February it picks up, and then summertime it slows down, and then after summer it picks up. So that's kind of how the markets move. And seasonalities play a lot in the FX markets. Every year, certain currencies, certain pairs, they trend a certain direction in certain months. And this is something we actually teach in our sessions, in our, you know, smart money sessions. You know, if you're interested in learning more, definitely ask them some questions about the seasonalities and, you know, why they're looking at this pair and that pair. And, you know, they'll go in depth and teach you, you know, how to look at these seasonalities.
That's an incredible explanation. I was going to say, if the core of that question is, when is the right time to get started? Now. now is the right time to get started. Don't be the person in a year from now or 5 months from now or 3 years from now who looks back and goes, I can't believe I missed out on this.
Yeah, they say, you know, when's the best time to buy Bitcoin? And it was 10 years ago or whatever. And when's the second best time? It's now, right?
Now,
Yeah.
I used to have a mentor, Ken, all the time would say, Todd, if you're ever going to change your life, when would be the best time to get started? Now? Great decision. You know, welcome aboard, right? So, I mean, now, you know, it's now o'clock. And so for those of you that are on here live, or for those of you that are catching the replay, whether it be via Facebook, somebody shared this with you, or on the replay that we're recording, you know, get back with whoever invited you to be here tonight. Again, to get signed up, it's $99. If you tell 3, you're actually earning more than you're spending. And then your 3 could tell 3 and their 3 could tell 3. And, you know, my wife and I've seen our team spread all around the world. We barely speak one language. We got a growing team in Japan. If you can't tell, I don't speak Japanese. And so, I mean, it's, you know, it's not us. It's the power of the concept. Everywhere you go, people want to learn how to travel for pennies. They want to travel for free. They want to learn how to trade and sit on the beach and cryptocurrency and Forex. And we got the team to help you do that. So guys, thank you so much for coming on tonight. For everyone that participated with our testimonials or even asked questions, Temi, Orlin, all those that were participating in the questions, we appreciate you guys doing that. We'll be back again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock California, 9 o'clock East Coast time, 2 a.m. in the UK, 3 a.m. in France. We'll be doing our presentation with Daryl and Maria Roberts. They are two of the best in the business. On Saturday, we're doing a special getting started training. It's going to be me and Daryl and maybe one more person. I don't want to announce them until I'm for sure, but we're going to be doing the basic Saturday morning, again, 9 a.m. California time, noon if you're on the East Coast, 5 p.m. in the UK, 6 p.m. if you're in France. And guys, again, thank you so much.